like to welcome you to today's transformation ceremony. I like to say graduation. So congratulations to the graduates. I'd like to say thank you to the staff, to our Deputy Director, Mr. Jones, to our Associate Director, Ms. Smith, and to everybody here on the podium. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up and a lion wakes up. The gazelle knows it must run faster than the fastest lion or it will be killed. The lion also wakes up and it knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle or it will starve. The moral of this short story is no matter if you're a lion or a gazelle, when the sun rises, you better start running. Right, so today is the day that you, the graduates, start running. And you didn't get here on your own merits, right? There were a lot of family members that gave up countless hours to babysit, right? Where they at? Clap for those folks. They gave you money to get here, right? They gave you money to get here. They put up with your attitude. They help you do your mock interviews at home, right? They gave you money to eat. So those are the folks, you graduates need to stand up and get those folks in the back of the room a round of applause. Stand up. My name is Kenya Harrison. I'll be the master of ceremonies leading you through this transformation exercise today. But I don't want to belabor the point because we want to hear from our shining stars. So without further ado, I'd like to have Ms. Sade McCarty come to the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How's everybody feeling? Good. That's great to hear. So I am happy we are all here. I was selected to just say a few words. I'm a little nervous, so bear with me.
Okay.
I would like to first. Am I talking loud enough? Can everybody hear me? Yeah. All right, we're gonna try to work it out. So I would like to first thank Deputy Director Charles Jones and the entire Division of State Initiative staff for providing us this opportunity. Can we get a round of applause for that? All right, and I would also like us to just take a moment and think about where we were mentally the first day of job readiness training and compare that to where we are now. We are graduating today, but it is not our last day of class. I believe that we were given skills from the program that we should cherish because this is only the beginning of our journey. It's safe to say that we all had lives and reputations prior to starting the JRT, and it's also safe to say that we're looking to improve our circumstances, rightfully so. With that being said, I want us to remember that the success we see in ourselves is found within every day we spend in the office, our classrooms, right? In those 3 weeks, we were given skills that help us to thrive in life. And most of those skills really summarize our own actions and our choices. What we do to ourselves, what we believe we're capable of, those will all show up in our attitude and the choice that we choose to approach. After today, tomorrow is like a blank canvas and it's waiting for us to give our best. So with that, may success be upon all of us. May we choose to build relationships and overcome obstacles. May we find joy in everyone we meet and bring positivity into their lives in a way that we become more appreciative of ourselves. Because true success, in my opinion, is how you can change someone else's life just by being the best you. Thank you.
Asante Crawford.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Just like her, I'm a little nervous too. First, I'd like to thank Deputy Director Charles Jones for this opportunity as well, and the whole Division of State Initiative staff, so we should give them a round of applause. I joined Project Empowerment with the intention to just join the program and get a job. I never thought I'd meet so many people. I never imagined sitting in a classroom with a group of people with different personalities, mindsets, and backgrounds. We were able to talk about tough topics and agree to disagree, and that alone surprised me myself. I learned how to see things from other people's perspective. I learned how to listen to take in everything and not just listen to respond. I was finally able to see my why. I grew up in an environment where I didn't hear motivation too often, and in some cases I wouldn't hear it at all. But every day for these past 3 weeks, every time I came in DOES, everyone was so uplifting. You could tell that our coach's main mission was for us to win. So to all the job coaches and job developers, thank you for believing in us. Thank you for finding that one thing in all of us and giving us something to believe in. So I think we should clap for them for this. I'm pretty sure we all feel more confident about our future. We feel more comfortable about going on interviews and more confident about finding a job. I think we don't congratulate ourselves enough. And we did it and we completed the first mission. Now it's time to implement all the lessons we have learned. And before I leave, I'm going to leave with this quote that I heard here. Victorious warriors win first and then they go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek for the win. We all won when we started this program. The war was being able to be consistent and push through the negativity and from the outside and the doubt that we have ourselves. So congratulations to everyone and stay victorious.
Thank you so much, Ms. Crawford. But thank you for believing in yourself, right? 'Cause that's where the transformation starts. I know Mr. Lewis always talks about information plus application equals what? Transformation, right? So that's where it all starts, so thank you so much. Coming next, we'll have Mr. John Gross, Sr.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank Deputy Director Charles Jones for this opportunity and the whole Division of the State Initiative staff. Thank you so much. My challenges and what brought me here, I've been home 5 years. I came here 5 years ago when I came home, and I didn't have any work skills. So I had to take my shot. So I gave myself a 5-year plan in the workforce, built up my history of working, references, everything. Came back here. This time, I got what I need. I got it. I picked up my skills. I sharpened my skill set, applied more pressure to myself to obtain my status in the professional job field. I learned discipline, coping skills, how to be confident, be grateful, passionate, and most of all, accountability. I had to change my belief system, renew my mind, believe that I could be successful regardless of my past or where I've been at. I feel confident in my future, ready to walk in greatness. take with me something I heard in both the times I've been with Lewis and Dr. Sneed. In my mind, I can do it. And how bad do I want it? I'm going out to get it. So thank you, everybody, especially you, Dr. Sneed, for bringing out the best in me. Thanks to my classmates.
Thank you, Mr. Brooks. And last but certainly not least, we'll have Miss Ashley Johnson.
Baby, come do that thing. Ashley, baby.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Okay. Where do I start? Okay, so good morning. First, I would like to thank Deputy Director Charles Jones and the whole Division of State Initiatives for giving me the opportunity to get back on my career path. Thank you, Mr. Vincent. For
Yeah,
allowing me to speak
baby.
On behalf of Black class.
Calm down, relax.
Debra, you got this.
We are grateful to be a part of Project Empowerment. This program has taught us about self-awareness, how to be prepared to show up for an interview, understanding emotional intelligence, the difference between hard and soft skills, as well as becoming socially adaptable. The program offers us tools and resources that can be utilized in the workplace and other areas of our life. Being in Project Empowerment has taught me different job skills and life skills that I may haven't done or displayed before. Through this program, it's cultivated us and motivated me to understand that you have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable where you need to be. In the beginning, we were looking just to get a job, but after completing 3 weeks of job readiness, now we're on our journeys to start careers. Thanks to this program, we know that careers are possible for us. On behalf of Mr. Vincent class, and I'm pretty sure the whole participating people, we would like to thank you for all you have done for us, how you put up with us and been very patient throughout it all. So thank you again, and I'm very appreciative of this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ms. Johnson. Project Empowerment utilizes a lot of community partners to do what we do here. And before I move forward, I'd like to recognize Deputy Director Christopher Beard from the Office of Neighborhood Safety Engagement. The ONCE program is a viable partner with Project Empowerment. Our keynote speaker, Gregory Sankofa Jones. Brother Gregory Sankofa Jones is a native of Washington, D.C. He is an alumni of Project Empowerment. Since graduating from Project Empowerment, Brother Gregory, also known as Sankofa, has gotten employment with the Department of Public Works, gotten married to the love of his life, who he adoringly calls beautiful, became a health advocate, extended his family. He has 3 sons now, and started a small real estate business, all within a generally small length of time. The name Sankofa literally means to go back and get it. Sankofa is getting it. He continues to get it and give it by shedding light on those who need enlightenment and encouragement. He genuinely is taking control of his own destiny. Brother Gregory's favorite quote is, "The choice I make lead me in the direction I take." So without any further ado, I'd like to bring to you Brother Gregory Sankofa Jones.
Let me start off by saying, in the name of God, the beneficent, the merciful. Deputy Director Charles Jones and the Division of State Initiative staff, thank you. I want to say something particular to Mr. Jones. I came to Mr. Jones and asked him, I told him I wanted to come back to Project Empowerment and speak, and every time I come to him, he say, are you ready? I'll arrange it. You got a good man in Mr. Jones. He wants to expose your minds to something that will help you become better. I came through Project Empowerment. I've been incarcerated my whole life. I had never had a life other than incarceration. I kept making the same choices because I kept thinking the same thoughts. I needed a strong foundation when I came home to pull up on. Project Empowerment was that foundation. They saw something in me and they see something in you that you need to see in yourself. I want to talk to you today about 3 important powers that you have, and I want you to leave here with an understanding of these powers. And if you do, your life will change forever. Number 1, the power of knowledge. I was looking for knowledge. I was looking for something to change my life. I couldn't find it. I was lost. I was in a halfway house. I heard somebody say, Project Empowerment. I knew I needed empowerment, so it sounded good to me. Let me go give it a chance. I came to Project Empowerment. Mr. Johnson was my facilitator, and he began to drill into me and into us the importance of attitude. Attitude is your orientation of mind. It is how you approach anything. If your attitude is negative, your result will ultimately be the same. If your attitude is positive, your results gonna be the same. It don't mean that you won't find bumps in the road. It won't mean that life don't get hard sometimes. But guess what? If you keep believing, you will keep achieving everything you want to achieve. Through knowledge, it is the acquisition of knowledge that makes us aware of what's possible.
Ashe.
And if you can grab the right kind of information, get away from people that extinguish your desires.
Ashe.
Get away from people that extinguish your desires. That's bad information. Because when you tell somebody, I'm going to get my GED, I'm going to Project Empowerment, I'm going after my career, and they say, you can't do it. You're too old. You're too young. You're too black. You don't have the skills. Just tell them just like this. Back up from me. I'm going after what I want. And I know that if I set my mind to it, and if I get my heart to believe it, my plans of action will help me achieve it. It is through the acquisition of knowledge that you will achieve anything in life. And I want to get to you now the second most important power that you got to take possession of, and that is the power of choice. Every day, life is about choosing. And the more you know, the more conscious you are, the better your choices will be. Remember, I told you I kept going back and forth in prison. I needed a change of mind. What do you think transformed my mind? It was the new information. I was beginning to read different things. And I began to start seeing myself, what?
Differently.
In a different light. You can never achieve what you can't see. I'm going to say that again because I wanted to sink in. You, me, us will never achieve what we can't see. That's why you got to always have a vision for what you want your life to be before you even take the step. You got to have a vision. If you don't, you're going to fail. And I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I'm telling it like it is. So you got to start making sure you understand the importance of choosing because you're doing it every day. And the better you think about it, the more knowledge you understand about it, the better your choosing gonna be. Because a choice can destroy your life today. A choice can destroy your life. And that's real. I begin to start thinking different. And because of that thinking, I begin to start choosing different. And because of that choosing, my life became different. And now I'm setting my sights on something much, much higher. I want to begin to start transforming life. We, as a community, are in need of service. You could not have chosen a better time to wake up because the community got a job for you. You want to work? You got to work for yourself. You got to work first to clean up yourself. Clean up your mind. Clean up your thoughts. Clean up your behavior. And then become a person of character. Because these brothers and sisters out here, like I did, I needed something strong to pull up on. If all of us are weak, what are the weak people going to pull up on? You got to have something strong and firm. You know a baby is meant to live and strive upright. So at some point that baby gonna pull up on something. Because he sees everybody around him walking. And his greatest desire is to do the same. And he's gonna pull up on something. And you'll see that baby stand, but he may wobble. And you say, baby, what a great accomplishment. It's desire that feeds the will. And if you're not desiring a change in your life today, you don't see what's going on in your world. You better wake up quick. Because what's about to happen to you if you don't change is far worse. And that third power I want to talk to you about in my conclusion is this wonderful, beautiful, powerful body that we have. Think about it. Whatever you do in life, guess what? It's going to be in this form. This is the body that you're going to do it in. So you better get smart. You better get wise as to how to take care of it. Because it's the only vehicle we have to do our assignments. If you don't think about your body will fail you. Not because it's meant to, because we're neglectful. We don't do the things we should do for our bodies. Many of us don't eat right, exercise, and do the things we should. You see, many of these diseases are attacking us and affecting us far more than others. You have to ask yourself the question, why? Because we're unhealthy, that's why. And the person that loves you is going to come and tell you that you need to get your act together. I needed to get my act together. I began to start thinking about what I was putting into my body. Because if I got to go out here and get sick and don't have the finances and I got to depend on somebody else to do for me what I should be educated to do for myself, then there's a problem with that. God has given me a brain, another powerful instrument that you have. So don't never let nobody tell you that you powerless. You're just unaware of who you are. You're unaware of who you are. I was unaware of who I was. But guess what? Today, I'm becoming. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about becoming. When you're on that journey of becoming, the old mind wants to remain in place. There's going to be a battle between the old you
And the new you.
and the new you. And when that fight starts, let me tell you something. There is no other battle that attends to the battle of overcoming
Thyself.
your mind, our negative past. No battle. No battle. Because you know intimately the details about your own weaknesses. You know your fears. You know your doubts. You know your inadequacies. You know your limiting beliefs. And guess what? Your programming of the old self continues to play that song. So until you understand that it is a brand new frame of mind that you have to consistently work towards, gain the knowledge, choose the right people, places, things to involve yourself, because time is of the essence. And if you think I'm playing, keep on watching the news. Keep on looking at what our communities are becoming without servants to serve the needs of those who are most in need. Thank you.
I think we can end it right there.
Yeah.
Nothing else needs to be said. Thank you so much, Brother Sankofa. Now comes the time in the program I think all of our graduates are waiting for, and that's the issue of the certificates. So if the first row, please stand, and as I call your name, you come forward. Erica Adderson. Wait, Armstrong. Antonio Bannister. Yusef Berry. Bradley Carter. Tiffany Chambers. Monte Crawford. Olivia Curtis. Marcus Dozier. Edward Evans. Clayton Duckworth, Baltimore. The second row, please. Elsie Zuki. Andre Evans. Alan Fial. Shayna Front.